ask how I'm feeling, and you all are women who have had to cross through barriers, not just the fictional ones created by writers, but in each of your spaces, when you enter this industry, you've had to navigate difficulties. I mean, Gates, when you faced the challenge of them thinking there were too many women on Star Trek Next Generation, and Kate, when you became the first woman to helm a starship, Sonequa, when you had to be both the bad person and the good person and navigate those things. And I think the complicated character, Michelle, that you played this year, the work, Jerry, I mean, each of you has had to just create these, you always had to embody these tensions of being both the character you played, but also women who were considered strong enough to play those characters. Starting with you, Gates, can you talk a little bit about how you've navigated the challenge of being a woman in an industry that often underestimates who you are, but relies so much on what you can bring to a role?
Well, I basically, got fired for speaking up too much and doing it in a way that irritated the men who were in charge. I had a lot of difficulty navigating it, but I actually feel at this time what's most important to me personally is going back to, I really truly believe that the suppression, oppression, most of our problems begin in the home and the way we have dealt with the sexes for thousands of years. I feel that you learn racism in the home, you learn sexism in the home, you learn violence in the home, you learn about sexual, what your role is supposed to be sexually in the home. And we are the only major modern country that doesn't take care of our children very well at all, and we don't give time off to parents, and we don't share the responsibility of nurturing and bringing up our kids, which we should do, because if men learned how to nurture more, their testosterone goes down when they nurture and bring up kids. And I just think we could learn from each other's differences, but we aren't unequal. I believe women and men are equal. We just have certain differences, but we actually can achieve all of the same things if we would work together. So to me, I have many things that I was not successful when I was trying to get through this industry. I have things that I have never publicly talked about. But to me, what's important is doing something about it, and I believe we really need to start with in the home, with education, with women and men, with changing the gender roles. And I'll be quiet because that's a lot, but that I do feel very strongly about it.